Imagine standing at the middle of District 1. You close your eyes. You still hear the roar of motorbikes, that iconic hum of the city. But underneath it, there's a different kind of vibration, a digital one. We are looking at Ho Chi Minh City in 2026, and the numbers coming out of the economic reports are, well, they're staggering.
Staggering is the right word. It feels like the city has hit the accelerator. We aren't just talking about a post-pandemic recovery anymore. We are looking at a sustained, aggressive expansion. The headline figure everyone is whispering about? 8%.
8% GDP growth? In this global economy? That is massive. That's not just distinct. That's an outlier. But numbers can be deceiving. Is this real growth, or is it a bubble waiting to pop?
That's the skepticism we need to have. But when you peel back the layers, the foundation looks surprisingly solid. This isn't just real estate speculation. The engine driving this 8% is shifting gears. We're seeing a massive pivot away from traditional low-cost manufacturing toward high-tech zones, finance and banking. It's like the city decided to upgrade its operating system.
So less sweatshop of the world and more Silicon Valley of Southeast Asia?
Exactly. Or at least that's the ambition. The city is pouring resources into startup innovation. They want productivity, sure, but they want quality productivity. They want the next unicorn company to be born in a co-working space in District 3, not just in Singapore or Jakarta.
That sounds fantastic on paper. But we've heard promises about improving the investment climate for a decade. Usually that just means more paperwork with a fancier stamp. Has anything actually changed in 2026 regarding the red tape?
Surprisingly, yes. The government seems to have realized that capital is like water. It flows where there is the least resistance. They've genuinely simplified administrative procedures. Whether you are a local startup or a foreign giant, the friction is lower. But the biggest visual change, it's the infrastructure.
Ah, the eternal battle. The traffic. Please tell me the connectivity has improved. Or are we just going to have richer people sitting in longer traffic jams?
It's a mix of both, to be honest. But the large-scale projects, specifically the transportation links connecting the city centre to the surrounding industrial belts, are finally coming online. This boosts logistics massively. If you can move goods 20% faster, your economy moves 20% faster. It's basic physics applied to economics.
That makes sense. But let's go back to that operating system upgrade you mentioned. 2026 is being touted as the year of the digital economy. Is that just a buzzword, or does it impact the guy selling banh mi on the corner?
It impacts everyone. The shift is systemic. We are seeing businesses, from giant corporations down to mid-sized retailers, digitizing their management, artificial intelligence, fintech, e-commerce. These aren't niche sectors anymore. They are the primary drivers of new jobs.
So the banh mi seller might be accepting crypto or using an AI-driven supply chain app?
Maybe not crypto just yet, but certainly digital payments. The cash economy is shrinking, and for the workforce, this is the double-edged sword. It creates high-paying opportunities for the tech-savvy, but it puts immense pressure on the traditional workforce to upskill. If you don't adapt, you get left behind.
That's the shadow side of growth, isn't it? Rapid modernization usually leaves scars. We can't paint 2026 as a utopia. What are the cracks in the facade?
The cracks are visible. Housing pressure is the big one. When you have an economic boom, everyone wants to move to the city. Prices skyrocket. Then you have the environmental cost. Pollution hasn't magically vanished. And despite the new roads, traffic congestion is still a beast. It's a race between infrastructure and population growth.
And the city's solution?
Smart urban development. That's the strategy. Using data to manage traffic flows, improving public transport systems to get people out of cars, and trying to engineer a better quality of life. It's an attempt to use that digital brain to solve the physical body's problems.
It feels like a high-stakes gamble. They are betting that technology can solve the problems that rapid industrialization created.
Precisely. 2026 is a transition year. It's the bridge between the old Ho Chi Minh City, chaotic, charming, industrial, and this new, sleek, digital metropolis. The foundation is being laid right now.
It makes you wonder what the city will look like in 2030. If they pull this off, if they can balance that 8% growth with livability, we might be looking at the next great global city.
Or, if the balance tips the wrong way, a very wealthy, very unlivable one. But looking at the trajectory in 2026, I'm cautiously optimistic. The energy is undeniable.
The dragon is certainly waking up. It's going to be a fascinating watch. Thanks for breaking down the numbers with us today.
Always a pleasure to look beyond the headlines.
And to our listeners, keep your eyes on the East. The future is being written there, one line of code at a time. See you in the next episode.